Hey, what's going on, guys? I hope you guys are having a great day. I'm having an amazing day because the day is finally here. The mod that I've been waiting for so long, my first real big mod. It's what I've wanted to do first more than anything, and I'm really happy I was able to get that done. So I just got the package right now, and I'm gonna try to load it into my car. I'm gonna pick up one of my friends, and we're gonna go to a shop, get it installed. One last thing, I have noticed it is extremely windy today, which is why I'm filming this intro in my house before I leave. So that being said, I hope it doesn't interfere with the audio too much. I don't know, I really didn't expect this, but surprisingly, it's not very surprising, but the box won't fit in this car at all. No matter what I do, I was planning on putting it in the trunk, opening down these rear two seats here and just pushing it all the way. I was only worrying about length. Little did I know it just wouldn't fit in there regardless because of just how the hole is, how it's angled. Not a great setup for what we're trying to do here. But then I tried fitting it through the passenger door. Won't fit on the passenger seat, won't fit behind the passenger seat. There's just no way, unless I get roof racks for this car, there's no way I'm taking this box with me anywhere. So my friend that was supposed to come with me, he is actually going to be bringing his car. Hopefully it fits in that one, because if not, I don't know what we're gonna have to do here. But this is I really did not plan for this problem. I should have, but I did not think it was actually going to be a problem. It's a couple days later. I really wanted to film my reaction. I really wanted to film the install and everything. Unfortunately, you know, the shop that I went to for safety purposes weren't really allowing us to stay within the work environment while they installed everything, you know, which I completely understood. Bummer, but you know, that's okay. And I really wanted to film, you know, some pulls. I wanted to film, you know, some revs and cold start, that kind of thing. But honestly, it was so windy, you guys will not believe. It was actually painfully windy. It was just honestly not a good day at all. It was dark. It just wasn't good. So we're here a couple days later. I've been driving this thing around. Oh my god, it sounds amazing. It sounds so good. I could not be happier with the choice I made. You know, the shop I went to did a fantastic job, no issues. You know, they have nothing but good reviews regardless, so I was really expecting that going in, and I could not be happier with the decision I made because it sounds crazy. It completely transforms the sound of the car. It is no longer the same car. I don't care what anybody says. This is the one thing I felt this car needed. You know, I got this car, and till the second before I installed it, I was in love with every single part of this car except for one thing. There was only one thing I hated about the car, and that was the exhaust, mainly because it basically didn't have one. It just did not sound like anything at all. It sounded like a hairdryer. It just had no sound. There was no distinct sound difference between this or a Civic or a Grand Caravan. They all, if they were to drive past you and you could not see what it was, you would not know the difference. So that was kind of depressing, which is why I feel like I really did make a very good decision with this choice here. And honestly, it surprises me every time I hear it. It's like, I'm not used to it yet, obviously, because it's still brand new, but it's just, other than that, like, it makes me so happy, and I'm really happy to have gotten that out of the way, because that is by far, I knew that's the mod I wanted to do the most. It was the mod I wanted to do first, and I'm gonna be a lot happier knowing that I did this first. So I'm very happy that I was able to do this first, and I'm happy that I can finally give you guys a cold start, because unfortunately I wanted to film you know, a stock cold start and a couple revs for you guys to do kind of like a little before and after comparison. Unfortunately though, me being such an idiot and being so incredibly excited once I picked up this exhaust, that I just completely forgot to, and I was telling you guys the day that I got it, the day I installed it, it was unbelievably windy that you wouldn't have even been able to hear the revs at all. Yes, it was that windy, and yes, the stock exhaust is that quiet. Honestly, don't worry, you're not missing out at all. I have previously in the past filmed a cold start. It was off for about a week. It was in the garage. I kept the garage door closed for maximum volume. It sounded okay. Doesn't usually sound, you know, that good, but it definitely sounds a whole lot better now. So finally I could give you guys a proper cold start. So as we come up to the car here, come up to the rear, you could really see how much bigger these exhaust tips are. They honestly look crazy compared to the regular ones. They're like double the size. It's not accurate, but that's how much it feels. I don't know how much you can see that, but it does say MBRP at the top there. I wish it was stuck out just a little more so I could actually see that script better, but I don't know. Then the fitment wouldn't be as perfect, so that's honestly fine with me. But the one thing that is way nicer than how this exhaust looks is definitely how it sounds. So this is a cold startup on a 2018 Ford Mustang EcoBoost with an MBRP Catback Race Exhaust. Gotta move on. So, thought I'd give you guys a couple little clips here and there of what this thing really sounds like when you get on it from the inside of the car. I'd say it sounds pretty good. Hey, let me tell you one thing. I didn't have to yell before. That's all I'm saying. I mean, let's be clear here for a second. That was like nothing. Like, I didn't floor it or anything. That was just a little mild acceleration, so you can just kind of hear what really, you know, the sound that's just forced into the cabin here. It sounds amazing, honestly. Still though, it sounds really, really good. Only one car. Why are you braking? It's a green light. Was a good idea. before and after. This car had no sound, like no sound at all before, and now it sounds spectacular. It sounds like something. It sounds like what it should sound like. It puts an even bigger smile on my face now than it ever has before, and it always has before. So hope you guys like wind noise, because that's all y'all getting. This video, I'm just gonna title it wind noise, and it's just gonna be various clips of me yelling and you guys not being able to hear anything at all. But this right here, this is what we're here for. Yeah! As you guys could have probably told by my facial expression, I really like that place. And by place, this is fun. I should do this more often. And you know, I know you guys have heard this countless times, but audio is one of the hardest things to capture on camera. And you know, I've listened back to these clips and I've seen that it does not sound nearly the same. The best way I can describe it, it is a lot louder and a lot deeper, a lot like throatier than what it actually comes off on camera. But just keep that in mind, especially if you are planning to get this exhaust for your Mustang. I have run into a couple people, wanted this one specifically, and they heard it in person, they heard it on camera, and they said like, oh, it's completely different. And your best bet, if you can, try to listen to it in person. So for some reason, right? Oh wow, it is so dark on camera, I did not even notice. Yeah, there you go. Come on, guys. I mean, you know how iPhones be in low light. Awful. Ooh, it is nice Corvette. And I have to steal a couple shots of that thing before we leave. Got a very, very simple plan here. We come, we rev, we get out of here. That's all we're here for. We come, we rev. Hey! And what better place to rev than beside the exact same Mustang? What a great idea. Let's do it. Maybe the owner wouldn't be very happy of me doing this, but it doesn't affect his car at all. The only reason he wouldn't be happy is probably just because he doesn't have this exhaust. I say that, but I can see it. It's an EcoBoost, it's a stock exhaust, it's not the active exhaust, it's just a normal thing. I'm not bashing it, but it doesn't sound as good as this, that's all I'm saying. Let's get this situated. 18 minutes recording this. 18 minutes and I'm not even gonna use 3 of them. Unbelievable. Guarantee you this doesn't even save. It's like, oh, video too fat, you don't have enough storage. Goodbye, identical yet slightly older Mustang. I don't know who owns you, but I'm sure they're a very, very cool person. Great taste, in my opinion. Very, very, very nice taste. And in case you guys were wondering, this is the very, very beautiful Corvette that I ran into on the way here. Well, as you guys heard, this new exhaust sounds amazing. I'm super happy with it. I think you guys will definitely notice a big difference from that first clip and what it sounds like now. Definitely a purchase. I am not regretting. I'm loving this. This is the thing I want to do the most, as I've said countless times in this video, and I could not be happier. So as always, thank you guys so much for sticking with me throughout this entire video. I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed my purchase, and you'll definitely definitely be hearing it a lot more throughout my videos. So that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have an amazing day.